what's the most simp thing that a guy has done for you?
Oh, I'm going to New York on Monday with a guy that I barely know, and he got us the helicopter ride for 45 minutes over New York, and I barely talked to him.
You a simp! Is there any chance something happens?
He's really nice. I'm trying, but like I'm not. I've literally like I'm trying. Okay, like you want to do that for me, cool. Like, but honestly,
I'm not gonna.
I don't trust men.
Stop the cap.
Why don't you trust men?
My ex,
What?
my friends, everybody I know.
Was your ex like a thug or like a street dude or what was?
He's a felon, but he's also 10 years older than me.
You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
So in 2024, y'all still going for felons?
No, not anymore. I'm good. The new guy, he does therapy.
Would y'all ever give a nerdy guy a chance?
Yes, that he is.
You not f***ing with him though. You just said that.
Okay, but I might after.
After a whole helicopter ride around New York?
Yeah. But
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Never ask girls out on dates. Let me explain. When you tell a girl you want to take her out on a date, or you ask her, can I take you out? I would really love if I could take you on a date. You are coming from a position of weakness, and it's setting up this frame where you're below her. It communicates that she's the prize, and she's basically doing you a favor by going on a date with you. Instead, what you want to do is you want to either invite her along somewhere with you, or you want to just suggest getting together. For example, you're basically going to tell her that you're going to do something, and then invite her along with you. Hey, I'm going to check out this new taco spot. Why don't you come with me? And whether she comes or not, it doesn't really make a difference to you because you're still gonna have a good time either way. You're just inviting her to get together with you. That's a far more attractive way to ask a girl.
What's the most that you've ever spent on a girl in one night?
43k USD.
43,000 US dollars you
was a
spent on
fun
one girl in
night.
one night. Where was she from?
Russia.
Oh damn, she was from
Russia's the
Russia.
weak spot for me.
So break it down, bro. 42,000 because like
It was actually in Monaco. I was in a trip there, and obviously there's beautiful Russians at the bar, and I said, all right, where are we going? And Russians they know the best of everything. So we went to this place called SARS Cafe. It was pretty fun. But then when I got the bill, I'm looking at 43k.
the whole 42k was at the club.
Yeah, but the funny thing is the guy at SARS Cafe, he said to me, what flag do you want? And I said, you know what? I want Aussie. This was in the war. There was Dubai people there, Iran, Russian, Ukraine. I was closing the war. Then I looked at the bill and I thought, fuck, it was €1,000 per flag.
Oh,
I didn't even realize. So it was a fun night.
So let me get this straight. You're willing to spend all your money and go broke on a female that is broke to prove that you're not broke. You see where we're having a fucking disconnect?
So I went on a date this week, and it was a wonderful restaurant. He took me to a great restaurant, Limani, on the water at the wharf. It was beautiful. Had a 3-course meal and drinks afterward. Wonderful time. We were getting along really well. So well that we decided to go to 16th Street and get some more drinks afterward. Okay, so as the night's going on, hours have passed, and I feel like the conversation is getting a little bit physical. And that's when I decide to disclose, once he invited me to come to his house, that I am celibate. Well, the date ended abruptly afterward, and he asked me if I could Venmo him my half of the night, which came to around $180. So is this what we doing now? Because I'm not giving up the punani, going Dutch, after you find out that you're not gonna get the kitty? Please, help me understand. Look, I was so flabbergasted, I Venmo'd him. I did Venmo him. I blocked him afterward. I do feel a type of way of you having no problem paying for anything that I'm getting, and once you find out that I'm celibate, you wanna go half on me. Now, because I'm a good person, I did it. But I shouldn't have. I should not have. I should just have just let the evening end. Ladies, we are in no obligation to give up the kitty after $360. Okay?
Always stay away from dinner on a first date. Your goal on a first date is to try to get to know this woman, vibe with this woman, and figure out between the two of you if this is something you want to continue. Essentially, you just want to have a good time, learn about her, and see where it goes. So understand the investment that comes with a dinner date is unnecessary. Because you know what? A woman doesn't actually have to be that into you in order to agree to dinner. At the end of the day, she's getting a free meal. It doesn't really matter that much. But if you told a woman to go on a coffee date with you, or to go bowling with you, or to go on a hike with you, there's really not much in it for her other than just vibing with you and having a good time. So as a man, this shows you that she has enough interest in you to go do an activity that she's really not gaining much from. And at the end of the day, you want a woman to be attracted to you. I know when you guys go on dinner dates, you guys are trying to impress, you're ordering expensive foods, you're going to an expensive restaurant. Save that for the second or third date. The first date is so hit or miss. Don't make that much of an investment.
People always ask me if I'm dating. Well, the funny part is, I thought I was dating, but I feel like I'm just feeding people. Yeah, I've been on a couple of feedings lately, and I think I'm over it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Watch this clip, but I know Shorty's being serious about what she said. She's basically settling.
Well, well, well. We finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
Brother, man, I only got a few words for you. Pack it up.
Most girls don't like most guys. Like if you look at the data, like I think something like 20% of guys get like 80% of the swipes on dating sites.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm disagree with you there.
Okay.
Have you ever drove down the street and seen a homeless couple?
Yeah, I've seen some homeless
couples. Okay, so if that homeless bum can get a woman, you telling me the average guy can't get a woman? He may not get the woman he want to get, but there's a woman out there on his level that he likes. Stop shooting above your league.
And if he stepped his game up, then more girls would choose him.
Yeah, I mean, I tell dudes in my class all the time, the reason you don't have the women that you think you can have because you ain't who you think you are. The dudes who have a bunch of women, it's because he that dude. Yeah. And if you're not having that, it's because you're not that. And it's okay. You ain't got to be the top dude, but don't shoot above your level. Stop denying that woman that really wants you because you want that other one. She don't want you because you ain't on her level. Dudes be like, what if I don't like the one that would like me? Two things you could do. Either you got to level up, or I would say this, man, what's wrong with you? Have you ever had a woman who loved your dirty drawers, do anything for you? How could you not like a woman like that? That's self-hate, to chase somebody who denies you and deny the person who wants you.
It's one thing a guy can do that will instantly make him like more attractive.
More attractive?
More attractive.
Don't show interest in me.
I beg your pardon?
Don't show interest.
Don't show interest.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a toxic guy.
We must stay focused, brothers.
When you're pursuing a girl, your flaws magnify and her flaws disappear. When she's chasing you, your flaws disappear and her flaws magnify. So I think a lot of these guys get focused on like looks maxing and all this stuff, but they forget about the fact that they're not aware of the fact that when a woman is chasing them, their flaws are gone. So it doesn't really matter that they're not that tall, or they're not that rich, they're not this, or they're not that. How much she invests in you, how much she chases you, is going to lay the foundation of the relationship. Yeah. You know, like if a girl's chased you for a while, like she's going to value you more, subconsciously and consciously. Like it's you know, it's unavoidable. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, if you spent 7 years saving up for a Ferrari, you're going to value it a lot more than if you just fucking hand it to, you know, on your 16th birthday.
I just wish that you could see you from my eyes, like, because you're just so, like, you're just so beautiful. Like, I know you're beautiful, but it's just like, you don't understand it. Like, when I look at you, it's just like, you're actually so beautiful. She is shining.
Shining.
I like those earrings a lot too.
You do?
Yeah, those are really nice.
My face kind of eats.
Kind of eats?
Yeah.
Face always eats. You eat. You gobble shit up.
A woman can only pull back or pull away from you when dating or in a relationship because you pulled forward. You have to understand this. If you do not pull forward, it's impossible for her to pull back. What you're going to see oftentimes is women will have sky-high initial interest in a guy, but 2-3 weeks or 2-3 months goes by and you're going to notice her text message responses will slowly get slower and slower, and she's slowly going to become more distant because the problem is that you have now revealed your interest level. The more interest that you show her, the more it shows her that you think she's really beautiful, which leads her to believe that she can actually go and attract a higher quality option. What you have to remember at all times is that the only way she is satisfied in a relationship and becomes attached to you romantically is if you have the strength and the emotional fortitude to not become attached to her. This is a constant balancing act that's happening 24/7 in order to satisfy hypergamy. And what you have to understand is that your perspective and perception of love over your whole life needs to change in order to finally excel at the truth of how dating and relationships actually works.
So I went on a first date and a car was about to hit me and he grabbed me and pulled me away. And I don't know why, but that just gave me the ick because it's literally the first date. Why are you so obsessed with me? Like it was just so desperate, and it's like, play it cool.
I think it's a real weakness to want to be liked. a real weakness, and I do not have that.
Like, comment, subscribe.
What's your age?
23.
Are you single?
I'm in a relationship, but shorty keep playing with me right now.
Well, how long you been with her?
4 months now.
So how is she playing with you now?
She talking about she outside right now, but I'm outside too, as you can see. So we're gonna see what she on.
What do you mean she's outside?
She just sent me a text and said she outside. So if she really outside, I'm outside too.
She went out without you?
She was in Vegas. I tried FaceTiming her. She ain't answer. I said, all right, bet, it's cool. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna do my thing. Then she wanna text me and say she outside. So if you outside, I'm outside too, sweetheart. It's cool. Don't even worry about it.
So what's your game plan after tonight?
My game plan is to forget. We drinking, we outside, we in Scottsdale, we having a good time. I'm gonna do my thing.
And if a shorty comes up to you and says you're cute?
It's been happening.
Do you escalate it or do you take a step back out of respect for your relationship?
I'm not gonna hold you, it depends what she look like.
Okay, guys, as a man, you need to be able to walk away no matter what the consequences are, and a woman has to sense that you will. If she mistreats you, I don't care if you're married, I don't care if you have a lot of money or you don't have any money or you have kids or whatever it is, if a woman is going to mistreat you, you are not going to be there and you will suffer the consequences of that. This is the mindset that you must have. If you don't have that, you're not going to get respected. And you have to really actually mean that.
How would you feel if this was your girl?
If the Yankees were going to win a World Series, but you had to give each other a hall pass, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Who does she have to? You can pick anyone who you want. Who would you pick?
Anyone in the world? My ex-boyfriend?
Who would you pick?
You.
Aw. I'm sorry, why the ex-boyfriend?
We're gonna fight about this.
Why the ex-boyfriend? He's gone, you can tell me.
He was a good lover.
Okay.
Wow. Choose a woman who chooses you. This is a chapter from the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. A book I've read countless times now. Absolutely superb book. Life-changing. I want to quickly read this chapter for you fellas and then give you my 2 cents shortly after. So let's get straight into it. If a man wants a woman who doesn't want him, he cannot win. His neediness will undermine any possible relationship and his woman will never be able to trust him. A man must determine whether a woman really wants him but is playing hard to get, or whether she really doesn't want him. If she doesn't want him, he should immediately cease pursuing her and deal with his pain by himself.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I've been going out with my girlfriend for 3 months. Everything was going really well, really fast. We even discussed the future, getting married, having kids, etc. Then her ex-boyfriend, who she hasn't spoken to in over a year and a half, decides to contact her out of the blue. He tells her he bought a house for them and that he's ready to settle with her now. Mind you, she broke up with him because he wouldn't settle down, and now after over a year, he is giving her what she wants. She is taking a break from us in order to get her heart and head back in check. She says she needs time to heal, but she is torn in the middle. She has so much history with him, but she says she still loves me and that her heart is confused. My gut is telling me that she may go back to her past just because we've only known each other for 3 months and she's known him for 9 years. I know she does love me, but I don't know what to do. Do I let her go? Should I keep waiting? It's currently been a month on a break and I don't know what to do. Please help.
If someone actually leaves, like they literally walk out, then never, ever, ever chase them down. If someone storms out of your house, you don't run out into the street and beg them to return. And I'm telling you this because some women will do this to test a relationship out of the misguided belief that running after them or fighting for them demonstrates the extent to which you care for her. It doesn't. What it demonstrates is that the woman in question doesn't care much about you, as she is apparently willing to place her need for reassurance ahead of your desire for peace, and that she can and will inject chaos and conflict into your life when she feels justified in doing so.
If you are trying to contact a woman and you're getting delayed response and busy scheduling, she's not interested. It's really that simple. When a woman likes you, she will cancel plans. She cancels plans. She responds immediately. She becomes available. When she doesn't really like you that much, she's unavailable. It's really that simple. I always think you, as a man, friend zone yourself. People can friend zone themselves or they don't. How you friend zone yourself is by not making your intentions clear. There are men that I'm friends with but are still not in my friend zone because they'll always make a flirty comment. They'll always remind me that they're interested in some way, shape. And I'm like, I'm trying to put you in the friend zone and you keep coming out of it.
You have to be smart enough to understand that if she's not going for you, she's going for somebody else. If she's not fucking with you right there, if you approach her and she rejects you, if you try to text her and she flake, if she ghosts you, whatever, she going for somebody else. And that's okay. You gotta let that man win and go about your business. Too many of y'all get hung up on one woman not realizing the game that all of them are going. If she not going for you, she going for somebody else. You just gotta internalize that.
Let's say that you're on a date.
Yeah.
And a super hot chick walks by.
Yeah.
You want to be respectful.
I don't look.
You don't look.
Never. 2 reasons. 1, disrespect to the person that I'm with.
2,
you're hot. People always look at you and you're not getting me.
Oh, so it's like a challenge.
I feel you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Man, that's pretty good.
Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.